Hey, hey, welcome in, my friends. It's pick a card for Saturday. We're doing things a little different today. I am using the Past Life Oracle deck, the Hermit's Perspective, and behind it is the Oracle deck of Alchemy so that we can get an idea of energy you're carrying, energy around numbers, energy around letters, and past life experiences, things that you may have brought into this life, things that are going on in your life. All of it, I hope you get guidance from. And today's angel number is 289, and it's about the vocation. It's about a spiritual vocation. So do stay to the end because I know most of you watching are very spiritual. And if it's your birthday, I have numerology insights for your year ahead. So you guys take a deep breath. We're going to start with card 1 and let's begin. So these are just interesting pictures. This is a card 43 and that's 7. I want to tell you that's a lot about chariot energy in tarot and soldier energy, past life energy of a soldier, a warrior, somebody who's been wounded but really can lead and carry on. This card is called Liberation, and it's honoring the importance of personal freedom, power, and the freedom of choice. It's about being released from the state of oppression and bondage. It's about somebody, you or those around you, who doesn't want to be controlled. It can be about commitment issues, struggling with decisions. There's defensiveness and cautiousness. Somebody who can be an advocate, but really a rebel. And this also is a time of spiritual shedding, where you change your behaviors and patterns. There's recovery from addiction indicated here, sensitivity to judgment. But this is somebody who inspires personal power in others. That chariot energy, supportive, inspiring. For some of you, it does indicate divorce. Now, to back this up with the energy around the letter I, if that resonates for you, but this is the spine. And this is about, incredibly too, independence, being a leader, having difficulty asking for help, which when you're going through a lot of change like divorce and stuff, you're going to have to ask for help. And I have a hard time with that. And then you just get so overwhelmed. So just think about that. This is about, the spine too, and it deals with trust issues, being resistant and stubborn and rigid to change. But you're really liberating yourself from that or from the situation. And this is about somebody who's an independent thinker and just an original person. So I'd love to hear what that means to you. If you resonate with the number 43, the number 7, or the letter I, and definitely the message. Okay, now, card 2. 46. How interesting. 43, 46. Who would have thought? This is somebody who's very trustworthy. This card is trust, wholeness, healing, openness, trust without fear. Somebody who's really good with communication. But there might be a lack of trust around you. And some of you, a lack of trusting yourself. There's a betrayal of trust sometimes shown in this card. Heartbreak, vulnerability, emotional transparency, though. It's so interesting. And it is receiving help from others and kindness, opportunities. And do note this could be you or someone else around you who can be too trusting. I can be very gullible too. And therein lies the worthiness issues I just said. So let's see what the Oracle deck of Alchemy shows us. This is around the energy S, the letter S. Obviously, shapeshifter, you can see that. Let me tell you more about it. This is somebody who is highly intuitive. Look at that. Somebody who probably enjoys animals more than people, and you really have maybe a lot of animals and taking care of them. And if you have lost a pet, I'm sending you a big hug. But man, you've been a good pet parent. Okay. Now, the shapeshifter, though, changes according to their environment, which is a very empathic, intuitive thing to do. You can really ebb and flow and feel the vibes of people, but also don't absorb everything that you feel, and don't change because somebody wants you to. You change and evolve because it's your path. Also, this is about somebody who's shrouded. So we've got kind of a little conflicting message here, and I'd like to know what's going on with you guys, group 2. You might be this awesome, sweet person that's got a little bit of a shrouded sort of shapeshifter person in your life, kind of a masked individual. And if you resonate with this, this is somebody who really doesn't like to be confronted or have conflict. And the number 46 is also a 10, which is about adjustment to change. And changing with your environment again can be an awesome trait. Just don't change on the drop of a dime because you're so trusting. You change everything, and maybe you weren't told the whole truth about it, and now you're kind of in a situation. All right, I hope that makes sense. And for 3, okay, 66. You guys, this is a very interesting card. Lindsay Knight created these cards, and she was in a horrible car accident, and it haunted her forever. Some of you may resonate with this. You may have just this innate fear of travel, by plane, by car. This card is called a car wreck. Past life experiences, childhood experiences, someone around you who was passed away in a car accident. You or someone around you may feel or be responsible for someone passing as a result of a car accident. This also, again, I said fear of travel, unwarranted fear of driving. That's so interesting. My aunt could count 7 decks of cards at blackjack in Vegas back in the day, but she was afraid to drive. She was afraid to fly. She did get over it. So this is a big deal about fear. And sometimes we come into this life not knowing why. God, really don't know why she was afraid to drive, but she came into this world like that. So this is that past life energy that's really cool. There's a lot of anxiety and dread with this. There's also people that just need to be in the driver's seat, so to speak. They're not a great passenger in life. You know what I mean? I think you might know what I mean. If you do, drop me a comment. This person isn't really a great witness and definitely not a good backseat driver. Oh, whoosh. That's a lot. Let me know what you think. And let's see what the Oracle deck of Alchemy says. Ah, look at that. Thank you God. Thank you, Spirit Team. The source. And I'm going to keep talking over the lawn blower. Okay. The source. Faith. Faith over fear. Absolutely. And understanding that fear is false evidence appearing real a lot of times right in our head, not knowing where it's coming from and why it causes so much anxiety, and then you don't want to deal with it because of the fear. But this is where you've got to sit in your spiritual faith and space and just trust God, trust the process, trust your ability to heal, and completely keep your faith, understand God, the Creator, Buddha, Christ consciousness, and our connection to Source will get you through accidents like that and trauma like that. Okay? So look what happens when we put all three together. This is Source. Is Source. I love it. So understand the energy today is about setting yourself free from some situations. It's a good feeling. Some of you have to understand trust and the importance of it, but also not jumping right to trusting everyone. And, being the leader in your life, and when things seem impossibly hard, traumatic, difficult to get through, we're going to keep the faith. And I just can't say it any better than what you see here in the cards. So do just, be that person that shines their light, but don't absorb everyone's energy. Protect yourself and trust God. All right, I don't know how I could possibly have forgotten to give you the angel number 289 vocation. I was blown away by is Source. And listen to this. This is about vocation, connect with others. Your angels acknowledge that you feel compelled to help or heal people around you. Look at that. Oh my God. Right? They encourage you to follow this vocation and reach out to others who do the same. Join a like-minded community of people, or reach out to someone you can converse with about this pull to help others. And their faith and their fear, your leadership, you're going to help people, I think, shift into a very much higher consciousness. I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you that. And happy birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's talk about the year path 10 for you. So 10 is about adjustment, and nothing's really going to feel familiar. There's a lot of change. You've gone through a 9-year cycle of completion, so you're just having kind of a gap moment, like a pause. So be patient, be kind to yourself, keep the faith. So, something or someone has left your life. We can see a lot of that here. Divorce, pets, accidents. But you now have the opportunity to redirect your energy and bring life to something new. Again, that faith is strong. There's an inspired energy around you, although there may be a fear of the unknown. Okay? There's a lot of fear here. We're going to flip that to faith. Those last 9 years taught you many things about yourself, and it may take these important lessons to truly understand your own power, worth, and place in this life And I believe for most of you, that is to connect spiritually with others, help them heal, and grow spiritually too. So consider not only where you are in your life this year and on your birthday, but the angel number 289 is speaking loudly to you as a spiritual guide, healer, and advocate. Welcome. I'd love to meet you. Drop me a comment about that. Please subscribe. That just means so much to me. And hit the like. That's an energy exchange. And I just am so grateful you were here. I love you. Keep the faith, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.